Hello there, this is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you this sunny Friday morning from the Candler area. I had gotten lucky before I came out here on my route and found this retro carded wheelie, and I can't wait to turn this around and take a closer look. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Let's turn this camera around, get the sun out of my eyes, and put the spotlight on this new wheelie. And there's the Jungle Boy on his retro card, looking really awesome in the morning sun. Can't wait to bust that little packaging open. There he is, bio and everything. And if you want to pause and scan right there, you can find yours in stores. Hopefully, like I did, just walk in there and they've done the upgrade to the shelf. This was at one of the oldest Walmarts in the Asheville area that I found this morning. Also got a hold of Outback. We'll take a look at him a little bit later. Let's get Willie out of his plastic prison and take a closer look. Quick, here are the instructions that come with Willie, showing you how to apply his slingshot, get him through his transformation steps there and here. And for the most part, guys, this thing cleans up really good and really awesome, as I will demonstrate. And you got weapon storage right there in that last step. He is macking out his life imitating box art, imitating life pose in his vehicle mode. And I gotta say, guys, that was one of the cleanest transformations of a wheelie figure ever. And I'm just blown away by how cool he really is. He feels really good in hand. Those wheels roll awesomely. That's how he looks on the bottom for the most part, except mine doesn't want to tab in, like totally together right there. And I don't know if that's why it's got a little bit of space in there, but on this side it does just fine. I do got another one still on pre-order with Hasbro Pulse. So if I can't figure this out, then maybe I can get a hold of another one that doesn't have that issue. A little bit of splotches right there. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it perfect with my eye. There's two like little splotches. I don't know what that's all about. For the most part, this is exactly like the 86 toy that I had left at the hospital when I had my tonsillectomy up there. And that made me really sad. I did that on my 11th birthday. They took me in there. I couldn't eat nothing that morning. I remember watching G.I. Joe and Shipwreck on the thing in the pre-op room or whatever. And then I couldn't have the tater skins, potato chips, because you have surgery, they won't let you eat anything. And then after the surgery, I couldn't eat the potato skins back then because that was rough on the throat. So I had to eat like soups and ice cream and that kind of thing. But yeah, this is like so nice that this is here in my hands now, all these years later, 39-ish years later, I guess, 38 years. You have to check my math on that, guys. But like, I missed having that and having this rendition look exactly like that old school toy that transformed into this. Now I wouldn't mind buying this if they ever did the articulation with it and got rid of the hollow bits there, because that's exactly what the old toy looked like. And I'm that kind of nerdy or whatnot, but I don't know if they could give him head articulation the right way or whatnot. But I would buy that in a heartbeat if it was part of the missing link line, and or whenever they come around to eventually giving us the movie edition version, because this is the retro carded. This is the retro look to a nutshell. That back end cleans up good. Like how they did the sides of this, so that the fist thing still bothers me there on the back end, but the first third, fourth party that totally cleans it up really good without any of the gapping. I mean, it doesn't look that bad in robot mode. And then you got your weapon storage there on the bottom. It doesn't look that bad, guys, but we're going to get him back over into his robot mode, because that's where this guy really shines. Here is Willie in his robot mode, his life imitating box art, imitating life pose that you could do from that old 86 model to today, and what we really wanted to have back then instead of that dorky thing. And this guy really is really good. This has got some really dorky looking, as the wind blows things over, it's okay. I mean, if it blows it over again, so what, so be it. You got a little bit of storage there. I don't know that you can like actually set it inside of here. I guess you could lay it down in there if you wanted to, but I mean, it's kind of goofy, it'll spill out. The boomerang is pretty nice in of itself. It's sturdy on this side looking, and then it's got, of course, that little bit of waffling. But this one right here is for tabbing in underneath the nose of the car, and it acts like an additional blaster there. So Cybertronian mode, if you will. It fits really good in his hand, and you can get a decent enough pose right here. Him rearing back and shooting somebody in the face with the firebolt. Really awesome. Don't need any blast effects there. And this guy is really neat. We'll go ahead and get into that articulation as follows from head to toe. You do get all the way around on a ball joint, because he can do some up and down. I'm going to actually snip that to give it a little bit more and shave some of that undersides where he can actually look around and look up like he's flying through the air and that kind of thing. Like that this folds up and compresses in the back. I like the way that everything compresses into the chest and tabs together there. You get a full Mr. T pose, a full van damage due to the engineering. I love this engineering here. So there's that. You get all the way around at the waist, which modern figures should have all this going on. You got all the way around at the shoulder there. You got an upper bicep at the elbow. You can see the joint there, mushroom peg. And then it's only then that you get to a little bit of gapping. I really wish that this would stop with the modern figures. Just hollowing them out is not a really cool thing. We'll get to the legs and we'll discuss that elsewise. He's got wrist articulation, and they could have easily just opted not to do that, but it's on a mushroom peg. I'm glad that they didn't omit that on this figure, because I wanted a wheelie with articulation, and now by golly we got it, and it actually does hide up in the rear of the vehicle mode better than that little Legends figure that's itty bitty. I'll do a comparison thing later and stuff. It's downstairs. You can kick up that high, you can get a little further, and then you can go back that far. He's got that much in the knee there, so full 90 at the knee, which is really impressive. The way that this does, and this is what I was talking about, the leg with that transformation, it's like it spins out of the way and you still get the hollowness there. I don't like them doing that, but I like that they did something creative to try to fill it in and fill in the gaps. The wheels are pinned and they roll extremely well. And then you get the most minutest ankle rocker, but it's still got ankle rocker there. I mean, it's very minimal due to the way that the engineering is there at the feet and whatnot. So I am tickled to no end of the earth that I found this morning. I've been looking for it all week. It showed up in Walmart computers 3 minutes away at that Walmart over there. Then in downtown Asheville, about 9 miles away. And then I was like, you know what, this morning I was like, it's in the computer at those stores, and I checked Airport Road like last week. That's the other place to get stuff in pretty good. Oh, you can look up that high before I do any mods to it. So there's that. But yeah, I went out to the oldest Walmart out on Hendersonville Road in Asheville. It's the old format, the old small store. And then there was Wheelie and Outback sitting amongst some new other figures. And the Marvel stuff, we had like the whole 6-pack, or this all 6 pieces of the broken Wolverine, or the busted up Wolverine wave, for people looking for those. It has the Blade, Cassandra Nova, Lara as X-23, looking really awesome. But they cost so daggone much, I was just like, I spent too much on these Transformers and those 2 Legends figures I picked up. I picked up the busted Wolverine and the Cowboy Pool, because I love Deadpool. But enough of that. Let's get this guy to some final thoughts. Thoughts on this wheelie. I highly recommend this to anybody that was a fan of the old one remotely. This gives us that deco, but with the articulation that the old G1 one just did not have in that form. And I love that new car mode. That car mode is really awesome. The wheels roll really good. It stores the slingshot up really good up underneath the front end of it, and I can't wait to get a hold of this guy with the eventual repaint of him. And was it silver eyes? It looked like it's silver eyes, but now that I'm in the sunlight, those look like blue eyes. So I mean, he's a really awesome update to that old figure that didn't have much to it. Just the orange, the white, a little bit of, well, it's 2 different kinds of orange, and then the off-white, the symbol. Yeah, this thing is awesome, man. I say don't hesitate. If you see it in the stores, pick it up. I don't think that you'll be thoroughly disgusted with it. It's actually quite fun to transform, and is made of some solid plastics, which is something that not even this new guy right here, this guy kind of feels like it's cheap, but I love the all one yellow, and we'll get that review later. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. That's going to wrap up my Retro Wheelie quick review, guys. Happy hunting. Stay safe this weekend, and I hope you guys have the same luck of finding the figures you're looking for as I did this morning. Take care. Stay safe until all are one.